Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium at altitude. Altitude that's been piloted by the likes of Young, McMahon, and Detmer, and home to the BYU Cougars. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the BYU Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Bruce Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Cowboys will put total leather and we'll get started.
I didn't know that kicker that fucked up.
Going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. The offense set for a first down play. They'll give it to the back.
Come on, y'all got to play better than that, bro. Y'all got to run to the ball.
BYU lines up quickly. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're bringing heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Toss to the outside. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with those aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Makes his connection. Hey, midfield, he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
God damn, bro. You got to roll out there, fella. You fucking up. You got to roll out there, bro.
You want that guy outside the pocket very often.
And hold that fucking block, man.
He can do some damage. but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it. Came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Right on target this time. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. He wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat and fit it in a tight window. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw.
Oh, damn, niggas don't block.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that.
Yo, who the fuck you blocking, nigga?
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball.
They suck.
Absolute shame. Misses.
Fucking suck. Picker.
Right there it is after that miss. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
But last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive.
God damn it, get off the fucking screen.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
A lot of times you can tell by the pass set, that tackle gets really, really quick. You can tell that ball's going to come out quick. Great job by the defensive end, seeing the ball come out quick, getting his hands in the air, and deflecting the football.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
The fuck? Y'all don't put no goddamn pressure on this motherfucker. That's some bullshit.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Cougars moving quickly to the line.
You're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Throws for the end zone.
Come on, bro, get it! What the fuck?
The scoring opportunity. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. This one's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. BYU now into the red zone. Using his feet.
Come on, bro. You called the fucking play. Come on, man. Y'all weak. Y'all fucking weak, bro. Gotta get in there. Shit. You called the fucking play.
Design QB runs, man, they really test the physicality of this defense. Knowing this quarterback's going to tote the rock, they know that there's now an extra blocker, so somebody on defense is going to have to make a superhuman effort, get off the block and make a play. They could not get that done in the game.
No return coming. He'll call for a fair catch. Oklahoma State hoping to get the pistols firing on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
And these niggas don't block. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Give me a block, man.
It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles.
Look at that. That nigga came in clean as a motherfucker. What the fuck?
Because they are a good.
That nigga's a loss.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Come on, bro. Get in there.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch. So it's pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard.
That nigga can't catch with the shit.
Especially when this guy's
Oh, you garbage, bro.
My job is to
he can't catch with the shit, man.
I gotta go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Bird. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He's right downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Now from inside the red zone. He's got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. This is a designed run. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
Come on, bro. I gotta play better D, bro.
Nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. First down for the offense.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
He wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he gets
This
it to the
motherfucker.
25-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
691, Gators score. Lasso. Pilot. Cross. Tuna.
Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to move it through the air. They're working that left side. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play,
I can't believe how sorry you cornerbacks are. How the fuck you get lost by a fucking tight end? Like, nigga. The fuck, you wasn't even close, nigga. Like, you fucking 15 yards from the fucking tight end in man coverage. Some stupid shit. We fucking calling the plays. You motherfuckers are just not playing. What the fuck is this, man? Niggas calling the fucking plays. Niggas refuse to play.
The option look.
Look at this shit. Come on, man.
Touchdown, Cougar.
That's exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the
Fucking nice straight shit.
Drive by that offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you
Look at this stupid shit. You gotta be fucking kidding me, boy. Y'all about the dumbest motherfuckers, bro. And niggas running into each other. What kind of shit is this, man? Hey, niggas running into each other.
Fires to the wideout.
Look at this shit, bro.
Snagged by the defense. Oh, he was hoping to make
Them niggas dumb.
but they'll have it first down at the 39.
I don't even have to fucking be that good. Just fucking play the goddamn ball.
Balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to his offense.
Dumb motherfucker, bro.
The offense lining up for a first down play. They believe they can run
Look at this shit.
here. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You start day one in training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
They'll give it to him again. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
On second down, he'll fire. He makes the connection. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Cougars headed quickly to the line. He'll ride his man on the option.
Come on, bro. You supposed to play the quarterback. That nigga left the quarterback wide the fuck open, man. That nigga's so stupid, dog.
Points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers.
Look at this stupid dude, man. That nigga,
He'll try to tack on one
God damn, bro.
And the extra point puts them on.
You can't expect the computer to do shit for you.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the back, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Boston College. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on
Niggas
elsewhere. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know,
That nigga was all the way covered. I couldn't fuck with that.
and a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down.
I mean,
And he was drilled just as he
fuck.
released the pass to take complete.
And that's a play on 3rd down.
That nigga ain't had not a motherfucker
Protecting their quarterback, giving him a split second
near
to
him.
complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you've got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
He's going to pass. He's going up top.
Nigga got fucking all day to fucking throw the ball. All day long.
We've got a timeout.
Shit.
Waiting seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Gaucho, green 25.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and it forced the incompletion.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive.
Man, hey niggas, they don't block at all, bro. What the fuck is that, bro? Niggas don't block at all.
Physical, the fly to the football and gang tackle. You're seeing all of that in this game. That's why they're one of the best run defenses in the nation.
He's got his man. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Cowboys are rolling down the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Coming after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control. Getting a hit.
I mean, god damn, dude.
The pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Damn, boy. Nigga standing right there, bro.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cougar. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did get the pick six.
These guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, making the interception. And you're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Fair catch called for and made. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good one. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
On second down, wants to throw it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, but weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26.
Get set, get set. Under.
Hands it off. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23.
Yeah, it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got away from trouble.
I mean, come on, bro. You got passes going right by y'all. Y'all can't pick up the fucking ball, bro.
We expect QBs.
That's weak, man.
Just never to miss.
That's weak.
Always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers, and right there you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee you he's tapping his helmet saying, "Hey, that's my bad."
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Got it in the middle. It's McNabb. Touchdown, BYU! And the pummeling has started. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Bummer. I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. He wants to throw. He's going for a big play downfield.
God damn, you can't even play defense as a fucking receiver, bro. the fucking receiver don't even get the fuck out of here, though.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
That nigga diving like he.
BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They move the tight end all over.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
They'll try the running game off the right tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time...
My R1 button don't work, huh? That nigga just took off somewhere else, bro.
Set, first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. The carry going off right tackle here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
The Cougars want to move quickly.
Well, how about the offense setting that play? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Wants to throw on second down. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first
That's
down.
a fucking illegal man downfield, motherfuckers.
Identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's
That nigga illegally downfield.
Is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Quarterback moving. No, he just flat ran over it. Jumped on top of the pile.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
Spits it out to the back. He's got his man. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for first and goal.
Touchdown, Cougar. And the punishment has been extended.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. For college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. That's good.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burr. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5.
Pound 55 weak.
Back to the air one more time. It's complete. At the 35, he's got room. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And the Cowboys are marching down the field. Quarterback keeps it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the back, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Boston College. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Them niggas that retarded, bro.
Just steamrolling the defense. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, BYU. And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Niggas.
Well, this guy must
can't throw a quick pass in the pitch.
He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. At the 45 on its way. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Looking to throw on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Diaz. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
The Cowboys have it in scoring position on first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
Nigga ran the route better than the fucking receiver.
Running inside the 20.
He was there before my receiver. That is some bullshit, huh? That nigga ran my receiver out. My receiver played the defense. What kind of shit is this?
And the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Firing to the right, complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
It's complete. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Defense just can't cover this guy. We've seen it all game long, whether it's man coverage, zone coverage, double coverage. They cannot find an answer for him. He's already got over 150 yards.
And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
Come get it, motherfucker!
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, what a great break of the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Just plowing ahead. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating. You've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, BYU!
That nigga been open all game long.
You see some confidence over over there.
They refuse to watch that motherfucker. Can open all day long.
Of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Dobbs. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. He finds his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Burr. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, this dude's flown by 200, flown by 300, and now thrown by 400. Almost 450 yards in the ball game. This dude has been on point.
Working that left side now. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback.
I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff would be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stuff at it, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown Cougar. And the route is on. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Right down the middle. The pass
This nigga, he dropped every fucking ball that went towards his way. That nigga trash. Boy, you ain't never playing no more. Oh, boy, get the fuck out of here. That nigga ain't caught not one pass.
A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
That nigga dropped every pass that was at that motherfucker. Trash.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off a loss.